Abortion is a topic that is very controversial, and some people just choose not to deal with it at all. Well, I believe that abortion should be banned unless the person is raped and willing to do a rape kit test. I believe this because, well, it's a mother's body, so it should be the mother's choice, right? What about the baby? What about the baby's body and the baby's choice? The baby didn't choose to terminate its life. It was the mother that chose to terminate it. One thing I think about that is women regret it. I once knew this woman, and she regretted having an abortion. She regretted it because she could no longer hold that child in her arms. She could no longer just cradle it at night and just cuddle with it all the time. Many women have regrets about getting abortions, and I found at least 2 websites where people who've had an abortion and regret it can go. One of them is abortionchangesyou.com, and the other one is hopeafterabortion.com. I think these websites would be very helpful if you know someone who had an abortion and regrets it. Some people get abortions because they had consensual sex and it was a bad choice for them. Well, if you make a bad choice and having consensual sex, I believe that you should have to deal with having an abortion. I feel as though you should not be able to terminate that. I feel if you don't want your child, put the child up for adoption. Have the baby and put the child up for adoption. You could always change your mind and take the child if you love it even more after you've given birth to it. But I feel as though if you want a child, even if you don't want the child and you can't handle it or you just don't want it, give it up for adoption and some loving family will adopt them. Some people feel that an abortion is an easy way to get rid of an accident. People feel as though, oh, I had consensual sex, and I don't want this child. I'm going to terminate my pregnancy. Some people feel as though they can't live up to the requirements of being a parent, of being a trusted one. So again, give your child up for adoption if you cannot handle them. One thing I don't understand, though, is how is abortion so much cheaper than the adoption fees? And how is it so much faster than getting a child adopted? I think only women who have a rape test should be able to get an abortion. I think if you are going to do a rape kit test, then obviously you have been raped and you shouldn't have to live with that child inside you for 9 months. You are a victim of assault, so you should not have to carry that rapist child inside of your stomach for 9 months, especially if it would be a difficult pregnancy. There should be no need to keep a child who was a rapist baby. That sounds very harsh, yes, but that's what I feel. I feel as though if you have a child from a rapist, you should probably give that child up for adoption. Only in certain cases I feel abortion should be allowed, and that is if the person is raped or if it puts the mother's body in danger. If it puts the mother in danger, then yes, I feel abortion should be okay. But if it's just because you had consensual sex, then it should not be okay, and you should actually be fined. I mean, if you're going to pay for an abortion, you might as well just pay to be fined, because then you're just ending a baby's life. A baby who had done nothing to you. A baby who just has not done anything yet. A poor, innocent child. How could you terminate your pregnancy? So, in conclusion, I believe abortion should be banned unless the person is raped and willing to do a rape kit test.